Hi guys, Chris again, and on this video I want to have a discussion quickly about something I think is on everybody's minds, which is AI taking all the jobs. So I think it's actually worse than that. So what I think is actually going to happen, for those of you who haven't watched it, go watch a few episodes of the sci-fi show The Expanse. I think it's a good depiction of where I think that we very likely could be headed. So if there are no more jobs because, it's all automated, AI takes all the jobs, then honestly, it doesn't matter how much you're against some kind of socialism. At the end of the day, you can't have people starving in the streets because all of the jobs are gone. Like you can't have, 400 million people without jobs and no money. So at that point in time, the only option is going to be some kind of universal basic income, for those of you who know what that is. And I think that what's going to happen is that everyone who was able to become rich, you're talking the Bezos, the Zuckerbergs, the Gates, all of those people. I think them and their descendants, it's going to become a permanent upper class. So everyone, so we're reaching like an end game phase, right? So what's going to happen is that there's going to be those of us who are able to create some kind of financial, security. Because what's going to happen is once nobody can have a job, there's not going to be any upwards mobility, right? You're not going to be able to go from being us little people to a rich person. Like maybe it'll be possible. It'll be rare. And so you'll have all of these people that achieved that insane wealth that when it finishes, when everything takes over, when the AI completely takes over, at that moment, all of the people that have the resources will just be permanently locked in. And them and their descendants will be like a permanent upper class. That's what I think could very well happen. Because like, what are you going to do? How are you gonna go from being a nobody to a somebody if there are no options? Like that's my thought on it. And that's kind of my worst fear as to where it's going. Add to that, everybody will be on some kind of universal basic income and there will be no, it'll just stagnate. Society will just stagnate and it'll be like The Expanse. Go watch The Expanse. It'll be just like that. Anyway, I hope you guys find this discussion interesting and thanks for watching.